Hi, good afternoon. How are you? This is Homebody. Just wanted to come on here and say hello. I just went to Five and Below. I always say Five and Below. The store is called Five Below, but I want to say Five and Below. But actually now it's not even $5 anymore. Sometimes you do find the things for $3.99, but a lot of the things are more than $5. So I just ordered a new laptop, so I wanted to get a case. So I found this at Five Below, and I ordered a mouse pad for my new laptop. And I wanted like a soft bag that I could put my electronics in, like my camera. And if I do want to carry my laptop, this does not have a strap. So if I wanted to kind of put everything together, I could find something kind of soft to keep everything in so it wouldn't get damaged. So I got this, and that was, I think that was that was the fur tote purple was $5. So that the mouse pad was $3. Okay, and then I got sunglasses. My sunglasses broke. I always keep them in my purse, and they broke, so I got some new sunglasses. So I'm gonna take this tag off and put them on my head right now. Let's take the sticker off of it, and let's put those on my head. Boom. I like sunglasses, especially when I put them on top of my head. I don't know why, but I like it. I vacuumed earlier today, and I had actually started wiping like my desk down and my monitors for work down, and my keyboard is disgusting. So I did bleach wipe it, but I found this at Five and Below. It's a dust cleaning gel, so you can kind of stick it in between your keyboard buttons and get all the dirt out. So I like that. So I'm going to try that when I get home. I got a microphone for my laptop, which is $3. I got a wireless. I was trying to find a wired mouse. I'm old school. I like the wired mouse, but I couldn't find one at Five Below, so I got the wireless one. I got a new power strip. My son, he has an afro, and sometimes he likes for me to like braid it. And I don't know how to braid, but I plait it. I plait his hair in sections, and his hair is so thick it's hard to section. So I got these the sectioning clips for his hair, and I got a laptop stand because the desk that I'm using for my part-time job is kind of low. And so it'd be nice to kind of have a little bit of a lift on it. So I got that for my laptop. So when my laptop comes, I'll have some accessories. And it was supposed to get delivered last night. They said by 10. And guess what? It never came. And then Amazon sent me an email. And then on the website it says, sorry, there's a delay. It hasn't even been shipped. So it went from delivering yesterday at 10 to it hasn't even been shipped out. So I'm still waiting. So I have not purchased a laptop since 2012. So the laptop I have now, I have a Toshiba I have not used in forever. And right now, like I had the mind to put everything on, all my personal stuff on USB sticks, and I'm glad I did that because right now it's not powering on at all. So I was like, maybe I should just start using it again for work. My part-time job, I use my own equipment, and right now I'm using a Windows tablet for work, and I think that my little tablet is not able to kind of handle everything I'm doing when I'm working my part-time job. So that's why I ordered a new laptop, and my old laptop is not, it's just old. It's 10 years old, and it hasn't been updated in forever. I think the power cord is messed up, and that's why it's not powering on at all. So that's what I got. So I'm gonna take all that in the house when I get home. And I was thinking about this for like the last week or so, and I was just thinking to myself, I was like, all the ex-Jehovah Witnesses I know are really, really smart. And I started writing a list about why. Okay, so I have a list here. I wrote a list, boom, boom. And so this is why I think that ex-Jehovah Witnesses are some of the smartest people you will ever meet in your life, okay? The first one is that if you ever read the Bible, you start learning how to pronunciate really, really hard words, okay? Words and names, okay? Like when you're like 6 years old and you're reading about like Hezekiah and all those names that are hard to pronunciate, I think it makes you, as you get older, it makes you someone that is not afraid of hard words, hard to understand words. You learn how to pronunciate your words, okay? So I think that you also learn to you'll also learn how to figure out context clues, and you also learn how to define unusual words, okay? I think that's an asset, and it definitely it enhances intelligence, in my opinion, okay? So that's number one. The second reason why I think that ex-Jehovah Witnesses are smarter than the average person is because if you are someone that reads the Bible, there's a lot of history in the Bible, okay? So just based on, even if you don't believe in like the creation of man, there are still historical events that happen and have been proven to happen by historians, okay? So like there are certain wars in the Bible that is historically accurate. Even with Lot and his wife turning into a pillar of salt, that's actually proven by historians to have happened, okay? So there's a lot of history in the Bible, and a lot of people, they don't know history in general. So I think that if you are someone that reads the Bible, you know a lot of historical things, from the Roman Empire to Egyptian to Jewish culture. It's just a lot of history in the Bible, period. Okay, so that's number two. Number three is based on all those facts, based on pronunciating hard words, learning the definition of unusual words. Your memory is probably really, really good. And I remember when I was a kid, they had this event. It was like an activity or something. I think the ministerial servant somebody was like visiting the hall, and it was supposed to be like a fun hall event or whatever, where they had kids come down and recite all the books in the Bible, and they had to do it in order. So they had to go start from Genesis and stop at Revelations. I didn't do it, but there were some kids that they knew every book of the Bible, and they recited every book in the Bible accurately. Okay, so your memory is probably really, really good if you have studied as a Jehovah's Witness. Okay, that's number 4. Number 5, I have down that you are probably more disciplined overall. And so when I say more disciplined, I mean that you probably have a routine. Jehovah's Witnesses, typically, they don't do anything out of routine. They do like have a certain time that they do their preaching. They have a certain time and day that they go to the hall. They probably don't, even as an ex-Jehovah's Witness, you probably don't do certain things outside of your routine. So when you do have a routine, then I think that a lot of times you're just more disciplined in life. Like you're probably not going to overindulge in drinking, eating. Of course, everyone has their vices, but in general, I think that you're probably a more disciplined person, okay? And I think that sometimes discipline does help with, and it's a sign of intelligence to some degree, okay? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was number 4, okay? Number 5, I have down that you can, I've kind of mentioned this before, like you can't understand context clues. The Bible, there's a lot of context, right? So you can't just take one scripture and just read it by itself. You have to take the surrounding, like what was happening in that time, what was happening in the scriptures before, what happened in the scriptures right after. So there's context in certain scriptures. So a lot of times as a Bible student in general, not just ex-Jehovah Witnesses, I think a lot of people that read the Bible, they can do this. They can make meaning of things that are not explicitly stated. Okay, so you can, take a scripture, take an idea, and you can make meaning of it, not just what you read, but what's not said, what is not in black and white. Okay, so you can take one scripture and you can apply it in different areas. Okay, so I think that makes for an intelligent person. It can also make for an intelligent conversation. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, number 6, which is my last one, is that if you are an ex-Jehovah Witness in particular, if you are someone that grew up in a very organized religion and you break away from it, then you have the ability to think for yourself. It's not easy to go from a place where everyone thinks the same, they all kind of speak the same way, and you break free from it. So the fact that you are an anything when it comes to organized religion, that means that you are not easily indoctrinated. It means that you probably stay away from joining other groups. You probably are reluctant to join into cliques. You're probably someone that does not allow yourself to be a part of people that group think. They like everyone, just kind of thinks the same way, right? So you are not someone that's, going to join a herd of sheep, right? You're probably going to stand alone, okay? So I think that, that is something else that can make you very intelligent, smart, someone that can think on their own, or you don't need anyone to tell you how to think, or if someone tries to tell you something, you are able to interpret those things for yourself. Okay, and that is my number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the reason why I think that ex-Jehovah Witnesses to me are the best people to talk to, the best people to make friends with. They think and they're able to kind of not kind of go with the crowd. They are, just very smart people. And I think that if you're able to break away from any religion, it makes you super smart. Okay. These are the cons that I see with Jehovah's Witnesses in general, or even ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, because especially if you grow up in the religion, I think that you have had years and years to think and feel a certain way, and it's not so good or healthy later on. Okay. So I think that being a Jehovah's Witnesses, there are things that I've noticed within myself and other people that I experience that are ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. And those things are, number 1, I think it makes people emotionally unattached. Okay. So when you grow up in a religion where people say things like the bad people are going to be destroyed, right? So bad people to you are anyone that's doing things that you're not doing, right? So it can look like someone that smokes. When I was little, I would think someone that smokes or drinks or is mean to me, they're a bad person. That's not necessarily true. People are going to do things, right? It's human nature, right? And sometimes we let our fleshly bodies, dictate the things that we do. Like, we all have something, right? And so, you grow up thinking that, hey, this person is bad, they're going to be destroyed. So you don't connect with people on an emotional level. So I think sometimes that leaves people being a little bit unattached to other people. If you're not socialized with people, then sometimes it can make you awkward. Okay, I do have a hard time connecting with people on a certain level because I'm very cerebral. I'm very in my own head. Okay, so that does, I think, at times make me socially awkward to a degree. Okay. And sometimes when it comes to being emotionally unattached and awkward, sometimes it can make you lack empathy for others. It's hard to put yourself in someone else's shoes and empathize with them. I also think that based on religion, you can also you're always looking for flaws in others. So you're always looking for the, I gotcha. I gotcha moment. If someone curses, if someone smokes a cigarette, if someone has a boyfriend and doing things, you're always looking for, flaws. You're always looking for something that makes you different or better than others, I think. So you guys tell me what you think. I'm not someone that likes to make super long videos, so I'm going to make this really short. So that's my list of things that, reasons why I think that ex-Jehovah's Witnesses are some of the smartest people ever. And also why, sometimes it comes with cons being raised in certain religions. Like sometimes I think there is an emotional level where, yeah, you're smarter, intelligent in the cerebral area, but sometimes emotionally, that emotional intelligence could be lacking in some ways. Okay, so tell me what you think of my, Five Below haul. I think I spent like $46 total. And tell me what you think about my list, okay? And I'll be sure to do another video soon, okay? Work has been kicking my butt. I've been working every day for like past couple weeks. So I do my full-time job Monday through Friday, and then I have a part-time job on weekends. So I've been working every day, and I worked yesterday, which was Saturday, and I'll be working today, which is Sunday. And then of course I'll be back to work tomorrow. So it's been kicking my butt a little bit. And after work, I'm like, okay, I'm going to relax. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to do a video. But I may be coming back before next weekend. So maybe during the week, I'll do a video. Okay. But let me know what your thoughts are. And I will definitely talk to you soon. All right. Take care. See ya. Bye.